This is a skateboard, and we're gonna build it today. So we got all the tools that you need to build a skateboard. The guava juice is not included in that. But MJ, do you want to start off? The story behind why you want to get your skateboard started.
Yeah, actually, I think for whatever reason, for the past few weeks, I've been getting a lot of targeted ads about skateboarding, and I've been watching a lot of Braille skateboarding. Are you familiar with them?
Yeah,
they're like out in Fremont.
In East Bay, right?
Yeah, they're like out in Fremont, and it's like Aaron Cairo or something.
Shout out.
Yeah, but also on top of that, you mentioned that you had an extra deck, so. Yep. So I figured, you know what? If my friend AJ here is going to supply a deck, I might as well purchase the rest of the necessary items to complete it.
For sure. And we're not going to get through all the specifics on the sizing of the trucks you need and things like that. But what we will say is that this is my old board when I was riding a lot in New York. So it's a little bigger of a board. It's an 8.25. Shout out East River Skate Shop out in Brooklyn, New York. Really kind of heartwarming story is that... well, not really heartwarming, it's more so tragic. But the owner of this skate shop, his family kept the skate shop going. He tragically died from a skateboarding accident, and they kept it going. And I think there's a, correct me if I'm wrong, audience, but I don't know if there's a foundation, but it's a really dope skate shop. I don't know if they're still there, but, I had to support local when I was living out there. And then this is my big boy board when I was riding through the streets of New York. I rode a lot of transitional skateboarding, so like half pipes and mini ramps, and I fell. I have to go to a chiropractor probably because of that. But anyways, going back to the point, super happy to gift this to MJ, this metal board, Fred Gall, local New York skater. And here you go. We're not going to talk about, the grip tape too and how to apply that. But overall, we're just going to let MJ do his thing, and we're going to give some commentary about, how we got into skateboarding. Because MJ and I have known each other for over 22 years probably, right? And we've been skating for... Well, we're not really that good at skating, but we've tried to or attempted to skateboard for, the past decade. So we want to get back into it, and this is MJ's chance to do that.
Cool, man. Yeah, and once again, thank you so much for, so much for lending me this deck right over here, and a little history. So I know AJ he's just so humble saying that, we're not great at skating, but... to give you a little background, we used to skate at the Van Skate Park out in Milpitas, and we did it pretty often. We were like doing it on the weekends and stuff like that. I remember that I think halfway through the day we would eat McDonald's. I would get like a quarter pounder or something like that, or like a Big Mac. So
I remember that. Yeah.
We used to eat a lot of McDonald's.
Wash it down with some soda.
Yeah, with soda, I would get like Sprite sometimes. But yeah, anyways, back to the actual video here. So first things first, I think we'll go with the trucks. We should probably do the trucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll just flip the board over.
Okay.
I guess there's going to be two guys, one skateboard.
Two guys. Cool. So the trucks, just to give you an idea, these are Thunder trucks. We went to a skate shop at our local mall, and then the trucks, the brand is Thunder, and they cost $39.99 for the pair. So Thunder. And then we also got the skate tool right over here, which is going to be $11.99.
So what did the total come out to?
The total for all of this, except for the deck, came out including tax, was like $108.65.
So realistically, to anyone, new skateboarders out there, or anyone looking to buy a professional grade skateboard and grow into it, you're probably going to spend upwards of $150 to $180, including tax. But there's always things that you could do to lower the price of your skateboard, and we would recommend going to your local skate shop, not like a Zoomies or like a chain location to build your skateboard, because the people who work at skate shops are usually, men and women that are really passionate about the craft. Not saying people at chain stores aren't, but generally it's more merchandise driven, like if you go to a Zoomies or a Mainland or things like that. But we're going to get this started.
Cool. Let's get this skate tool opened up.
Open it up.
Open it. You know what? I remember back then, like having a skate backpack was so trendy. Mm-hmm. Even though they were so bulky, but they were cool because you could, I guess, carry your board. Remember, there would be like these straps where you can carry your board on. So then we got that, and then we got the hardware right over here. Got the 1-inch hardware. I believe they offer as low as like 7/8 hardware, and if you're not going to use risers or spacers or anything like that. So I'm just going to dump everything out right over here.
Yeah, and it depends what kind of board you get and what kind of trucks and wheels are kind of your preference, but there are specifics on if you're doing more transitional skating and like, you know, bowls or half pipes or mini ramps, or if you want to just do street skating. And this board here, I actually did have risers on it just because the nature of skateboarding when I was in New York is that the ground wasn't so smooth all the time. So the risers just kind of helped the impact of my foot not, absorb all that. So I just got to be comfortable, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I think, this is the true test right over here, because if this tool does not fit on any of this hardware, like there's just no video. We're not even going to finish this video.
Yep, that's it. It's this is the skateboard.
So that's it. So I guess we'll let's start on. How about we start on your side? Why
right
don't
on.
we do that?
Let's
So
do it.
I'll give that to you.
All right.
And
so
then
let's just move this
cool
a little bit.
All right.
And then for people who do not know, this is the wrong way to put a truck. So these bushings, these rubber bushings, should always face the inside of the board. And then it should be the same here too. It shouldn't be opposite, or else your wheels you're going to be going the wrong direction. So you just want to make sure that the bushings are facing each other. That's the right way.
Yep. All right. And then I guess we'll get some hardware.
All right, cool. Let's get this started. Do you have a preference on what kind of?
My thing is, why do you think they gave us a silver bolt?
So the reason why they give you a different colored bolt usually is so you know which one is the tail and which one you know is the nose.
Okay, so I could already guess that this side is the tail because of the name and then the way they printed it. So
Yeah.
I think on this side that we're starting off on, we'll start with black.
But say you are riding a blank, or if you're actually riding your skateboard and you want to maneuver it real quick and get more pop and you need the tail, then you would probably put this on your preference.
Oh, okay. Cool. I guess we'll move that, and then I think I'll feed the bolts through the bottom.
I've never seen two people build a skateboard before, so
Well, you know what? I think this should be
it's a bonding experience.
maybe the title of the video should just be like just two blokes who don't skate put together a board. So there we go. Right. So we got that. You got the nut on there. I guess I'll do that while you hand tighten all of the nuts on top. I'm having a good time. I'm just still nervous about once we get to the tightening part.
Do you have a preference on? Do you want to put a different colored bolt on top so you know that it's the nose?
Yeah, I think we'll put the 2 silver bolts on top.
Cool.
Shout out Jack Harlow. There was actually a big Twitter thing earlier this week or last week where everybody figured out that they had no idea Jack Harlow was Caucasian. Oh. So it was like a giant Twitter thing. I was just like, what?
I didn't know that Drake was black at first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought he was white. He technically is, but
Is it because you think of something like Sir Francis Drake?
No, I heard just the song. My first song that I really heard of him that really popped off for me was Uptown. I think that was with Lil Wayne, and I forgot who else was in there.
Why is this so difficult, man?
I know. Usually this is not how it would be.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Go ahead.
No, just for board size reference, we would recommend either a 7.75 or an 8. This one's a little bigger, but you could pass with a 8.25, a 8.5, or even a 7.5, but those are generally considered small nowadays, especially the 7.75 or the 7.5. That's a little small of a board.
You know what? Come to think of it, does Tilly's have a skate shop or no?
They may have.
Really?
I don't know. They might.
They look like they would be, or they just like a clothing store.
There you go.
All right. Oh, cool. I got that unlocked. And then while I'm tightening this down, I want to do a big shout out to Tim Alcorn of Milpitas, California. So go ahead and find him on Facebook or something, or Instagram, whatever the heck he has. Because currently we are in a studio right now, and he's been nice enough to let us use the studio. I actually met Tim Alcorn when I was at an event, and I probably had a few drinks in, but it's always been positive memories from there on out.
Right on.
He's behind the camera. He's like, what the heck is this guy saying? I'm probably going to get some kind of, he's probably going to make me sign an NDA before I leave, and then I can't even post this video.
Yeah, I mean, if you're buying a skate tool for all those new skaters out there. We would suggest just using tools that you have already, because they're probably going to work better. The skate tools, usually if you're just on the go or need something right quick, you say you break your board. But if you're skating and you're a new skater, there's like a low chance that you break your board.
Yeah, and I think the reason why I wanted to get this, build a skateboard out is because I wanted to have something in my trunk when I wanted to, let's say you go out for drinks and you're not okay to drive home. So like you wanted to sober up in the parking lot. So you're just gonna skate around in the parking lot while you sober up. That's probably not a good idea either.
Yeah.
To operate a skateboard while drinking.
I think that's a DUI still, right? Or is that a bike? Like if you're on a bike?
I think it's a bike. It's a bike.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. SUI?
SUI? Skating under the influence?
Yep. Don't do it.
Do you remember the whole skateboarding is not a crime thing back in like the early 2000s?
Yeah.
Like such a big thing, huh?
It was just like that stick figure skating and it had like that stop sign on it.
Yep.
Skating's so cool nowadays though. It's like, so mainstream.
Yep.
Back then it was like those high school things where it's like the jocks and then cheerleaders and then skaters and then emo.
Chopped and screwed here. Like, who's that by?
T-Pain.
T-Pain.
Chopped and screwed.
Yeah.
Shout-A. We're going to put some auto-tune on that part.
Oh, yeah.
You want me to get started on the other side?
Yeah, please. Here.
We're going to be here for a while.
Hey, man, that camera right there only has a 30-minute max time. So, So what? Can you explain the sticker that you put on here? Dodos? What is that?
So the Dodos is actually this bushing right here, I think, right? But Dodos, I think I had a riser pad. A riser pad is basically so that there's more space between the board and the truck, so that when you're riding on the street, you don't get as much impact on your feet, and it's more comfortable of a ride. Think of it as like suspension for your board.
I like how you and I we have like the most like well-formed manners when we talk to each other on camera. Yeah, we're pretty laid back. We don't actually talk like that.
Yeah,
I think what we're trying to
camera.
Yeah, we're trying to use this platform to set a good example on how you should treat your friends. So,
not saying we're like super rude to each other while we're not on camera, but we just use a lot more slang and we talk like regular people. This is what we do in our free time. Just two guys at a desk at a studio chilling.
We just yeah. Who would you say your favorite skateboarder is?
Currently or like of all time?
I'd just say like of all time growing up.
Probably Eric Costin. I had his board. I had a 7.5 girl skateboard.
Oh, that was an Eric Costin board? I remember that one.
Gotta pull this up a little bit. What board did you have?
I had an Element board back in the day. It was a Mike Vallely. Do you remember?
Mike V.
Do you remember him? Yeah.
Did you get it because his initials are similar to MJV?
It's like my exact initials, yeah. So MV. And it was cool. And it was funny too, because I remember like back in the early YouTube days, he just had a bunch of fight videos.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Or he would just had a bunch of rage videos where he would just focus his board. So for people that aren't skateboarders, focus means basically intentionally breaking your boards. It's kind of looked down upon for like nowadays for people that can't afford their own boards. And it's usually done by sponsored skaters, you know what I'm saying? Like who just get mad. It's a big part of like the skate culture.
What's it called? What was the word?
Focus.
That's what the term they call it for that?
Yeah, like if you just get mad and like kind of break your board, it's called focus.
It gets that serious out there?
It's serious, man.
Eric Costin's cool. He's part of Girl. He's part of Nike SB now, isn't he?
Yes, sir. I feel so out of touch. When I got this board, it was like a 16-year-old that was like helping me out and ringing me up. And then he's like, oh, what kind of bearings do you want? Rockstar? And then I was like, no, I don't want an energy drink. And then he laughed at me with his friend. And I felt like, man, I'm kind of old, even though I'm only a few years older than him. Anyways, let's move on to this video.
Did you feel intimidated?
Nah, it's just like, when you get a little older and you're like, man, like these kids are kind of like cool.
He probably thought you were selling it you're buying it for your son.
Probably, dude.
Hello, sir.
And then he's like, oh, wait, you actually want to try it like standing on it? Like,
what do you mean? Did you request a test drive at the skate shop?
What's funny is I was shopping in Brooklyn with my roommate and my homie, shout out Zach. And we were just walking and we came across this skate shop, and I just bought the skateboard and then I just rode it back to the apartment.
That's pretty impulsive of you.
Yeah, I don't make purchases like that anymore. This was kind of post-college, first got my big boy job, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna buy a skateboard. And I thought I wanted to like hella ride it, but I only like kind of rode it when I went to do like laundry and things like that.
Okay. It's looking good so far. So what's next? What do you think?
All right. So what we could do is kind of take away these bolts right here.
Okay.
But we could actually...
Wow, these are tough.
I'll put the bearings on for you right now.
Okay. I guess we'll do this side with that.
So you actually need bearings in order for the wheels to run smoothly. Or else it's just the wheel. You can't really do much with it.
It's just constant friction.
Yeah. It's like if you had a car with kind of no engine. A lot of these things, we're not experts at this. So, you know, just take it with a grain of salt.
I think this video is going to be perfect for those parents who want to buy their kid a skateboard for Christmas or something, or like for their birthday. But then, you know, they kind of don't want to spend maybe $190 on a board. So then they kind of want to see how easy it is to piece together.
But they also don't want to go to Target or Walmart.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Oh, look at that. I remember the first board I ever had. I was like, I forgot how old I was, but it was from like a toy store. And then I got my Element board.
And then basically the difference between those boards that you get at a very, you know, like basically at a video game store or like Target or Walmart is that you're not going to be able to even move on those because the bearings aren't that good. The wheels aren't that good. The board shape and the heaviness itself, everything is just not good. The trucks will be plastic. It's all bad.
Yeah, but I think what's cool about those is since the wheels and the bearings like suck and you can't really, like if you push off of it, like you're gonna go like 1 foot and then your board's gonna stop. So it's kind of good if you want to learn how to ollie.
That's true. Yeah, because it's just stationary. You want to get this started?
Oh yeah.
I don't want to break your board.
Because these things, like, man, like if you have like like Red's bearings and like these wheels, like you're gonna go.
Yeah,
it's a lot faster.
You're gonna go like fast.
Like fast.
You could probably just jam it in right here.
Oh, that's right. See, I forgot about that.
I learned that. Shout out to the kid that was making fun of me at the store. He said you could just put it in.
Bro, you just gotta jam it, bro. You just gotta jam the bearing in.
Yep. He looked hella cool. And then apparently a thing that they do is that they put the wheels opposite. They don't like showing the logo.
Like, wait, what do you mean? Oh, like that?
Yeah, but just do your thing.
Is that Steve's?
I don't know. I don't know this cool hip hoppity stuff that the kids are doing nowadays.
Hip hoppity. Oh man. Well, that's good. I need a second bearing though.
Yep.
And then I think we'll put the cover on the outside because you don't want to get dust in there. So
push it.
Cool. Let's see. Could you do me a favor though? Could you work on the other wheels?
Oh yeah. I just wanted to watch you.
Oh. Man, we're gonna have to wash our hands after this.
Yep,
for sure. There's a lot of grease on these bearings. Oh, what the heck? Okay, well, I'm just gonna do it the classic way. Were you trying to wait? So when you were at the shop in New York, you were trying to build it yourself?
Nah, like he wanted to build it for me, so I was like, all right, dude, like that's chill.
Cool.
All right, so you just want to put the bearing in the right way. Shout out Tim with the tool.
Oh, see, look at it. Perfect.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. I guess as long as you have it in there a little bit, because then once you tighten everything up.
Yeah, just make sure you put it in the right way.
Yeah, so then you get one washer, because on the truck there's 2 little washers on them. And then... Oh, wait! Oh my gosh, I'm cutting this video down. I'm gonna cut it to the end. We're like, all right, and that's how you do it. Takes like 10 minutes tops.
Cool. You want a specific way for it to be shown?
Oh yeah, just the Bones logo on the outside. So
dang, you want to let them know?
Yeah, I want Bones to run me a check, run us a check. There we go. Boom. Or should I say Bones?
Run that back turbo.
Yep. Oh. But see, it's not fair. When you go to Zoomies, like they have the straight up, like, you have like an
tool.
They have like electric screwdriver and all that.
Yeah. We're showing you how to do it the manual way.
And we're not referring to the trick.
Yep. It's true. This is how true skaters do it.
Yep.
We're not true skaters.
Is this right? Is that normal, Tim? Like for the wheel to not spin like that? It's just not broken in yet?
Nah, it should be able to spin. I feel like I'm building some IKEA furniture right now.
Does IKEA furniture come with tools or no?
I think so. Yeah. The start of this video, we sounded like we were experts at skateboarding. Now we look like some goobers.
Man, we did like a whole background thing on it too.
I know.
Kind of embarrassed now.
It looks like some fools.
But yeah, once again, if we get at least 10 likes, okay, I'd say if we get at least 10 engagements.
We're going to try to do a kickflip.
Is 10 engagements fair? Because I don't want to promote a dislike. Back then, for the helmet that you used at the Van Skate Park, did you have like a bunch of stickers on it?
Yeah, I did.
Mine was pretty sticker bombed out. I can feel both of our fatigues. Like our hands are like starting to shake. This would have been a 5-minute video if Tim was doing this.
For real.
We're over at 30 minutes right now.
We're gonna do a quick little video. Just leave it all in.
I know, right?
20 minutes. How long have we been doing this for?
34 minutes. And that's pretty much it. That is a fully built skateboard.
And then you could even loosen the trucks a little bit. We'd probably suggest loosening it up. I
Yeah.
don't know if you like tight trucks.
I want to try stock. I want to see how it is stock, and then we
See
could
how it
adjust
is?
accordingly.
Watch, these bolts are going to come off as we're skateboarding. So thank you guys for watching. My name is AJ. This is MJ. Thank you, Tim, for letting us use your space. And we're going to get popping with it. Once again, if you guys want to like or subscribe, feel free to. And if you leave a comment, if you dislike it, if you like it, if you leave an Instagram comment, Instagram like, then we will, do a 100 nugget challenge. If we get 10 of those, whatever it is, we will do it.
All right. Well, peace out, everyone. Thanks
See you
for
guys.
watching.